Everybody, Wesley Source of the Tucson Tasty Show. We're here to go through what baked steak is. We had a fundraiser yesterday where we did baked steak, and thank you to our amazing, incredible sponsor, Vera Earl Premium Beef, for providing all the beef for that fundraiser, helping to support the local community here in Tucson. All the funds 100% go to charity and supporting the community. And that's one of the reasons why we're so proud to be sponsors, or to have sponsors like Vera Earl Premium Beef. In addition to that, though, you've got to check out the Renaissance Fair this year. And if you like this, share this, and subscribe or follow our show. You also get an opportunity to win some free passes to the Renaissance Fair. That's right. The Renaissance Fair is going strong this year. We were up there just a few days ago, and it was a lot of fun. And it was just it's just one of the most fun fairs to go up to and kind of escape and just kind of decompress and have fun. Right. They have a pleasure fest. And that is a full 5-course meal. We got to get in there and get some photos. So definitely check out the feed and see those pictures. But make sure you're tagging, sharing, and reposting for your friends so that they know that they can also win one of these family packs. Now, this family pack comes with a VIP parking pass, so you get parking right up front. You also get 2 adult tickets and 2 children's tickets. If you need other tickets, we'll make arrangements as we pick the winners. And it's going to be at random, so make sure that you're tagging everybody out in the comments, like I said. So baked steak is one of our favorite ways to raise funds, not only because it's food, but because it's an incredible dish, and it can take a more tough cut of steak and make it a lot better. And usually it's actually cube steak that you're using for the cut. But we were given top sirloin, which is just, it's next level. It's good. And this cut of beef from Vera Earl is just incredible. And you can check that out. And you can get this at vepremiumbeef.com. The marbling on it's incredible. And this is the top sirloin. So it's a little leaner, but it's definitely something that's just really amazing. And you can see that, it's a really good muscle to work with. Now we're going to use flour. We're going to coat the outside of it, and then we're going to pan fry it. And it's really just to sear that outside to really lock everything in and lock those flavors in. Trust me, the beef does not need a lot of help with this. So we actually put together just a flour mixture really quick. It's salt, it's pepper, it's flour, and it is a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder because that really just helps to bring those flavors together, and it'll marry together with the gravy really well. So it's about I use, for the smaller batch, it's 2 tablespoons of flour, and then we used about half a teaspoon of pepper, salt, and then garlic and onion. And we really just want to coat the outside of that. And you can see I'm wearing gloves. I don't want to touch the food with my bare hands and then serve it to a bunch of people. It's just a good way to make sure that everything's nice and sanitary for everybody, food safety. But I'm still going to wash my hands after we're done. So you want to coat that outside, and making sure that the beef is nice and dry is really important because you don't want a lot sticking to the outside, because we're not chicken frying this steak. That's not the goal of this. This is literally just to sear the outside. So when it's baked, everything holds together really well. All right, so we got that. And while that's just kind of absorbing that, or pulling that moisture in a little bit, we're going to move over here. And we've got our pan. Now, we're using the Copper State Forge pans. These Copper State Forge pans are really incredible. They're nice and heavyweight for your cooking purposes. You can use fire, you can use induction. We're using induction today. You can use it on an electric stove top if you so choose, but you can definitely check them out. Copper State Forge, Arizona Copper State Forge, and you can check those out on the tastyshow.com website and get your own. If you use the code TASTY10, you'll get 10% off. And we're actually using one of their hybrid pans to fry that up. So you have that rounded edge, and then you have a pouring edge, so you can actually pour everything very easily. But you can also saute with it. So it's really great. Now we are going to use olive oil. One of the reasons that I like using olive oil is it's a little healthier for you. And we want to get that nice and warm and then turn it down. So we got that going. And once that heats up, and it doesn't take very long to heat up with the induction stovetops either. That's the other thing that we love about our induction. You can boil water very quickly. But we get that nice and warmed up. And at this point, while this is warming up, you definitely want to make sure you're setting your oven. Now, we have it set to 350, and we have it preheated already for us because we have baked steak in there already. But so we got 350. And it usually cooks for a couple hours. It just hangs out. So it's meant to be something that you put it in the morning. It hangs out during the day while you go and do errands, go shopping, go to church, and then you come home and you have a nice family meal. All right. So you can see that we got the oil nice and heated up. I'm going to put a little bit more in there because we don't want it too shallow, but we don't want it where it's covering the beef completely. And you can see right there, it's definitely nice and heated up. When we're putting the beef in, definitely want to lay it away from you, and you don't want to drop it. You just want to plop it in there a little bit. All right, and then it doesn't take long. But you definitely want to check or make sure you're monitoring the temps. When it starts to smoke, you want to pop that down because you don't want the oil to smoke too much. It just doesn't. It makes the oil really bitter. All right. So while that's starting, definitely want to wash your hands. Go to thetastyshow.com and really check out all the things that we have to offer. We also have the membership program we just rolled out. You can get your secret password that unlocks the secret menu items at all your favorite restaurants around town, all the best restaurants around town. And these restaurants have partnered with us, so you also get gift cards. For every 10 menu items that you purchase, you get a $25 gift card, and you get a random gift card. So it may not be someplace that you've been before, which is even more exciting because when you go, you'll still have your secret password and you'll be able to get your secret menu item there too. All right. Oh, and if you refer a friend and you're a member, you get a month for free. So definitely sign up, get your friends to sign up, and everybody wins that way. All right. So on this steak, it's been frying a little bit, and you can see this pan is non-stick. It's really amazing. That's one of the reasons that we love our Copper State Forge family. And you can see right there, you know, it's doing everything that it's supposed to do. Again, we're just trying to brown up the outside so everything holds together really well while it's baking in the oven. All right, so let's go ahead and give this a flip. Yep. And again, you know, you want to flip away from you so you're not splashing oil onto yourself or anybody else around you. Got away from me, but it's okay. Nobody's hurt. Now, well, that's finishing up. We got our brown gravy here. And this brown gravy is just your standard brown gravy. You can see it's brown. The way we make that is we brown up some flour. We make a roux. Usually we're using the fat or the drippings from the beef because we really want to get that flavor in there. Today, since we're pan frying it before we put it in the oven, we used just some fat and then some flour and mixed it together and then added some water to thin it out to make sure that it was the right consistency. And there we go. But let's see. This is my favorite part of cooking. You get a taste test, right? Oh yeah, that definitely came out good. I also like using bone broth to make it the right consistency once you send it out. Just adds another layer of flavor. Now, this one's a little bit thicker, so we want to make sure that we're really getting those edges seared. And that's one of the things that I like about these hybrid pans. You can definitely use any edge you need to. So they also sponsored the Tucson Knife Fights, and we were able to get them to donate a full set to the winner of the show, or to the winner of the knife fight. And there we have it. So we're going to turn that off. Now, no fire, no heat. It's great. It's a little bit warm, but you can see right there in the pan, it's amazing. So you got that nice crispy outside. It still needs to be cooked on the inside. We just need that to rest for a few minutes before we put it in the pan with the gravy. And while we're doing that, I'm actually going to clean this pan out because we're going to use this pan in the oven. All right, we're back. We're ready to put this stuff in the oven. So we got our pan, it's nice and clean. One of the things that I love about the Copper State Forge is the fact that they can go right in the oven. Now, you can want to grab this once it goes in. It's just like a hot pad, or just like anything else. You want to use a hot pad and everything, but this definitely makes it a lot easier. So the first thing that we need is, the first thing I want to point out is I don't have anything at the bottom of this. We don't need to grease this up. We don't need to oil it up. We don't need to put any flour or anything else to make sure that it doesn't stick because it's non-stick. The reason it's non-stick is they actually coat or season it twice with grapeseed oil. And that coating really does make it non-stick, as you saw with the steak. So we got to get our gravy, and that's the first part. We want to make sure we have nice warm gravy, and you want to put a bed of that down underneath. Now, typically you're putting this in a pan. So you got a big pan, and you're just kind of shoveling it on. And what you want to do is you want to take your steak after that, and you want to put that down. So it's really smothered in that gravy. And then you put down your next layer, and then you put down your next steak on top of that. And then depending on how many you're making, now we made 50 pounds of it for the fundraiser, which is, again, thank you so much to Vera Premium Beef for providing that. And you can definitely check them out at vepremiumbeef.com. If you cannot find that or you don't remember it, just go to thetastyshow.com, scroll to the bottom, click on their logo, and it'll take you right to the website. They also have the Tasty Show box, so definitely check that out. So we got that in our pan. It's swimming in gravy, and it's got a really good coating. And then, like I said, you want to layer it. It's like a steak lasagna with gravy without the pasta. But then you want to take this and you slide that right into the oven. And you let it cook. And once it's cooked, you want to plate that with some mashed potatoes, some vegetables, and then that goes right on top. If you want to put some of that gravy over the top, that's a really great way to serve it. And then when we come back, we're going to dig in and give that a try. We'll even maybe get one of the toughest critics in the house to try it and see what they think. Stay tasty. All right, we're back. It's time to pull this baked steak out of the oven and give it a shot. And like I said, we're going to have one of the toughest critics anybody has in their house. And we'll introduce her in just a second here. But let's check out what we got. Ooh, like I said, we got this nice glove on because it's hot. So we want to make sure that we're not burning anybody. And check out that steak. That looks incredible. Like I said, it just holds together really well because we pan fried it. We're going to take that. We're going to put that right over here on the plate. Typically, it's served with mashed potatoes and some vegetables. But you're just going to have to join us next year for the fundraiser. And again, it goes to helping children in the community around Tucson. So that's the whole point of what we're doing. Now, let's go ahead and bring in our toughest critic. And I'm going to cut this up. And she's going to give it a shot. This is, like I said, your everybody has one. If they have kids at some point, they have one, and it's a 12-year-old daughter. Come on over. You got to give this a shot. You ready? Now you're pretty tough on a lot of stuff, right?
Well,
Okay, so let's give this a shot and let me know what you think. Now it's really hot, so don't burn your mouth. Just blow on it a little bit, and then careful. Like I said, it's hot.
so tell it.
It's tender, very tender. What do you think of all the flavors? All comes together really well. So that's from the 12-year-old. So definitely something that is good for the family. And like I said, it's not something that you have to hang out in the kitchen all day with. It's pretty easy to prep. You can make enough portions for everybody, and then you have dinner ready in the evening, so you can go out and you can go hiking. You can go to the Renaissance Festival, and again, you can win your tickets to go to the Renaissance Festival, including a VIP parking pass. And all you have to do is put a comment, share, and make sure you're subscribed and following. And we'll pick somebody at random, and we'll direct message you. The Renaissance Festival's bigger than ever, and it's really exciting. And you definitely have to get in and get your reservations for Pleasure Fest, because it's a 5-course meal like no other. So check that out. Again, thank you to Vera Premium Beef for checking it out. Oh, look, it's gone. All right. Well, I'm going to give it a shot here and see what we think. Let's see what we got.
Oh, I see that, sir. I leave this for like shit.
Don't eat it with a white shirt on. All right. Ready? Yeah. You know, there's nothing like Earl Premium Beef. And we're very proud to have them as sponsors and supporters of the Tucson Tasty Show. So please support them supporting us. Go to the Earl Premium Beef, or I'm sorry, bepremiumbeef.com, and check them out. There's also a Tasty Show box. It's a monthly subscription box, and it's all the beef you need for the month for a small family. And you can always get 2 boxes, and they deliver directly to your door if you're in the Tucson area. Again, that's vepremiumbeef.com. Thank you for joining us today. And as always, stay tasty, and we'll see you next week. Stay tasty, Tucson.